We're live.
What's up, y'all? Welcome back to Combat Talk, episode 5. Your host, Marco, with...
Pretty boy Pedro.
How are you, Pedro?
Good, man. How are you?
All right.
Long, pretty decent weekend.
Yeah.
We could start off with the UFC.
Yeah, what you think of the card, man? I think it was a good card. It
Yeah.
was low-key of a good card. A couple names on there I didn't recognize, but then I watched it because I wasn't doing shit, and they were putting on a fucking show.
Yeah.
That one dude, the Black Wolf, I know is his nickname,
That's hard.
versus Mota.
Yeah.
Mota. I've seen Mota fight.
Comeback win.
I think I've only seen Mota fight, and he always loses, but he's tough, you know.
Yeah.
But
I thought they were gonna end the fight. The way he was
yeah, man. Any other
ref.
would have ended that shit, because the moment he dropped too, I think they're like.
If I was a ref, I would have ended it right there.
Yeah, because you a bitch. That's why.
Okay, you just want fighters to die.
I would never want nobody to end no fucking fight for me. Let me die in there, man.
All right, man.
No, but it's Nazim Sadikov.
Right.
What are you laughing at? That's how you say it. Sadikov. Sadikov.
Right.
Versus Mota.
That was a good fight.
Yeah, that
was
good. Then the fucking Neanderthal
fought.
Yeah. That was a good fight too. He fucking subbed him in the first round.
He's a lawyer.
I think he did what he submitted with? I think a Kimura.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. Jumped straight onto it. Took him down. Jumped right onto it. Finished it ASAP. Yeah, he's a lawyer.
Yeah, she's my lawyer, man. Hit him up.
That's funny.
If you got a problem with me, fight him.
Curtis Wade came back.
Win.
In the win column. Yep. The other dudes, it was his debut.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, because I think he was
from the Contender Series.
I think he was supposed to be the next guy, but
yeah,
Curtis Blades did his thing. Shout out to him.
It's kind of. I mean, Curtis played his
inconsistent.
No, his experience showed in this fight.
Oh,
he just knew how to win it. You know. I mean, there are some points where they're both hitting each other pretty decently, but I think Curtis wrestling kind of came into play to slow down the flow a little bit and tire the other dude out, and I think that got him the win. So, man, sometimes just that veteran shit, just that experience goes a long way. Even if you don't fucking pulverize the guy, at least you get a win, and sometimes that's all you need, man. You get a win over a guy who's favorited, in a country that's not your country, you know.
Yeah.
There's probably more guys supporting the other guy, the Russian dude, than Blades out there. So I think that gives you a good amount of little pep in your step.
Yeah.
So good for Blades. Maybe be back on the winning column. But man, I was surprised with that co-main event. Did you watch the whole thing?
Yeah.
I thought Bahamondes was gonna do more.
Yeah.
But I think we saw vintage Fazeev come back, because that shit was
a good fight. Did you see the it was like early in the prelims. It was I'm not gonna be able to pronounce his name, but he was he's from Khabib's corner, and he fought. This is the fight I'm talking about. Can you pronounce those names?
Tagir Alambekov. Okay. And Azat Moxum.
They were fighting, bro. They robbed him. They robbed him.
Who's in Khabib's corner?
The guy that won.
Oh, they gave it to him?
He lost, in my opinion, because he couldn't get the dude down. He stuffed all his takedowns, and then he got his own takedowns. I don't know if he stuffed all his takedowns, but he got most. Yeah, 0 and 8, and then the other dude got more takedowns. So, like, the striking was close, but I still had him winning because I think on the feet he still looked better.
Yeah, because so it says strikes. Tagir had 78. Azat had 76. So close. Significant strikes. Tagir 68. Azat 62. Still close. But then takedowns, 3 by Azat Was there any ground control on the takedowns?
like for a couple. But I'm saying the other dude, he kept shooting and he nothing. And I'm like, that's
Well, yeah, it says he shot 8 times.
yeah, nothing.
Damn, Kobe's gonna be mad as fuck.
That yeah, man. They gave it to him because that's his boy.
Damn, that's crazy. No, I didn't see any of that.
Yeah,
Yeah, no, I tuned in on the main card. But like I said, the co-main event, I expected a little more.
yeah,
But Pazzi's back on the winning column. But Hamondas just couldn't find his range. He
yeah,
looked a little lost.
yeah.
He just didn't seem as confident as.
I feel like the last round he looked better, but
Yeah. Sometimes I don't know. Sometimes it's like, do you look better or does the other guy just look worse?
look get tired.
You know, like I think also Vazib kind of gave up a little bit on his game plan. He was trying to like put on a little bit of a show towards the end.
Yeah,
But then Vazib mixed it up, man. He put in some wrestling.
Yeah,
Put in some wrestling. That's what I'm telling you. It's like Vazib, he's a kickboxer.
Yeah.
That's his base, right? Or Muay Thai or kickboxing.
something like that. Yeah,
It's either or. And sometimes just mix it up. Like just give people a little
different look.
just make the other person think a little bit more.
Mm-hmm.
Because if you're just on the feet, then you just expect being on the feet. That's it. And that takes us perfectly into our main event, where two guys who've never shot a takedown met
Yep.
and continue
To not shoot take.
to not shoot takedowns. And what you think of the main event?
It was good, boring at times because I think Khalil should have got him out of there. Like, yeah, he's still a dangerous fighter, but I think he could have got him out there because there was so many times he was hurt, and I think if he would have stepped on the gas a little bit, I think he would have got him out of there.
Yeah, especially the way Khalil finishes fights.
Yeah,
He's got that killer instinct when someone falls, how he
Yeah.
jumps on him.
he let him back up.
He let him up like 2 or 3 times, you know? So, but there's two things that I realized. Well, one, this isn't one of the things I realized, but before I get into what I realized, I wonder if he was just trying to, what'd you say? Aura farm or
Clip farm. Yeah,
right? Because he wasn't like he was letting him get up. I think he was looking for like a crazier knockout.
yeah,
Like not a stoppage, but like, you know, sometimes you let them up and like they're on the verge of just being knocked out cold.
Yeah.
And I think he was looking for that, you know?
mm-hmm.
I think there's that. But then also, man, I think, and you know, Khalil's my boy. I
Yeah.
like Khalil Roundtree a lot. Even before the Pereira shot and stuff like that.
Mhm.
But I think he's scared of getting damaged. Those fucking cuts that he got from Pereira
Yeah.
on the
Those
eyelid,
shits are bad. The scar tissue.
yeah, and on the nose.
Mm-hmm.
But he barely got hit by
Jamal.
Jamal, right?
Yeah.
And his fucking eyebrow was fucking split open,
Yeah.
and that's from that
Alex,
Alex. So I think he's still a little scared to take.
a little gun shy.
Yeah, like he's a little scared. Also, not even just gunshot, but he knows that shit's gonna open up.
Yeah.
Like he's trying to take, because he even said it after. He was like, "I'm trying to fight like a champion and not take a lot of damage."
Mm-hmm.
But I think like he literally means like damage, like visible damage too.
Yeah.
And like I think even if he's winning, even if he's getting tagged with a couple jabs, and I feel bad because that's my boy, you know. But
Yeah.
I feel like for the future fights, just simple jabs. By the second round, that should split open.
He like a Nate Diaz, Brandon
Yeah,
Moreno.
yeah,
Like at that point, people already know. Like especially if it's bad like that, and you start bleeding. Like it ain't a Nate Diaz fight until he starts bleeding. You know that's
Right.
what they say, and I feel like not play into it, but like just especially in a fight like that, like you're especially in a fight like or a UFC fight, MMA fight. You know, um, I feel like it's a lot harder to swim without getting wet than let's say boxing, because there's so many things that could happen. You can get punched, elbowed, kneed.
hmm
So I feel like you just gotta take it as it is, you know.
yeah, yeah.
Especially if it's that damage where it's like you get hit a couple times and it's gonna start bleeding. Like there's nothing you could do.
Yeah, I think it just sucks though because it's such a shitty area. I mean,
Yeah, above the eye.
it's the Nate shit, you know. It's
Yeah.
right at the eye. Because even Moreno, it's under the eye.
Yeah.
Which is not a big deal.
Yeah.
But when you have it over the eye, especially right on the eyelid,
Yeah.
I think that's a fucking problem. Because even the other scar tissue that he has on his nose
Mhm.
right there, I mean, that's not that big of a problem, you know? He
Yeah.
started bleeding there. It is what it is.
Mhm.
But especially being on that side, yeah, I think that's what he meant too. Because even just healing wise, like, let's say that happens, right? That's
Mhm.
gotta suck too. Even if you don't take a lot of damage, but let's say that shit opens up, right? Just from one hit,
Yeah.
right? That still delays your coming back
Yeah.
until it fully heals. Because you're still looking at, what, 2 months until it closes up?
Yeah.
That means you can't spar for 2 months,
Mm.
right? Or you can't do anything. Even if you're like working on your ground game.
Yeah.
If you have stitches and shit on there, you can't work on your ground game like that for a couple months
Yeah.
until it heals up. So that's why I think too, like how much that affects it too. Because let's say you're trying to fight in 6 months,
Mhm.
but for 2 months you gotta take care of that thing.
Yeah.
You gotta worry about getting hit, and you gotta worry about rolling on the ground, right? For 2 months, that delays your 4 months. I mean, that just leaves 4 months if you were to fight in 6 months. You
Yeah.
know, so and then that the last month you're not going hard. So if you really think about it, you got 3 months of prep for, let's say, if he gets another title shot or something. Let's
Mhm.
say he gets Ankalaev. Let's say, because that's what people were talking about,
Big
right?
Ank. Yeah.
That's a big possibility if Pereira still don't want to come back yet. Because
His hand.
yeah, and he's been kind of MIA too.
He
Yeah.
been like he's happy.
Yeah. So let's say he doesn't want to come back around. When did they fight? That's the beginning of the
Beginning of
year,
the
right?
year, yeah.
So maybe there's another fight before the end of the year.
And I think Alex deserves a break.
Yeah. Well, you saw that he got kind of mad at the UFC, right? Because they're trying to force him to fight again,
Mhm.
and they got mad because he didn't want to fight, and
Sham.
he was like, "What the fuck? I fucking
I saved y'all
saved
both.
how many cards?"
Yeah, I think it's not fair for him.
He was a headline for 300, right?
And the 2, 3 cards before
Yeah.
him and Yuri, like
Mm.
a couple weeks, a month, I think.
Mm-hmm.
We don't got a main card, like a headline.
Yeah. Oh, that's where Michael Chandler and McGregor are supposed to do, right?
Yeah.
And he didn't. Yeah. You're right. Was that International Fight Week?
Yep.
So
that was last year. Yeah.
International Fight Week, 300, and then one after, and then that's when he lost, right?
I think so.
The third one was when he lost.
I don't really know.
Whatever it was, but yeah, he saved him a lot, and then
I think it's only fair, and especially how much of a fan favorite he is.
yeah, and as quick as he became to stardom. I mean, like I was telling you too. Imagine like he's probably been nonstop in camp. Like I get it. Like you might take like
a couple weeks,
you know, but it's like he's been really in camp for like 2-3 years nonstop since he joined the UFC.
Defended the belt, 2-time UFC world champ. Like I don't know how you can't like Alex. He's a fucking.
And then even before that with Izzy, think about that build up. Like he had fights back to back. I think in like a year or two in the UFC. Then he got Izzy,
and then you had to win him.
And then and then he beat Izzy, and then gave Izzy that rematch right away.
Yeah,
lost it. Whatever. Went up, won the belt.
I think he fought a fight and then he won the belt. He fought Blachowicz, Polish Power.
Really?
Yeah, they fought. I think John controlled him on the ground, but Alex won the fight, and then that's when he fought for the title.
But still, how many fights is that in fucking 3 years,
yeah, that's
4
a lot,
years, you know?
Especially MMA fights. That's a lot.
That's what, let's say 6-7 fights in a 3-year span. I mean,
Yeah.
4-year span. You got fucking motherfuckers fighting once every 2 years, you know, or once a year. So, to that point, yeah, I think Khalil, if Pereira don't come back around this time, he don't want to. Because who else gets it? Yuri?
Yeah. Because who did he beat last? Oh, they both beat Jamal.
But think about it too, Yuri, he's got 2 shots at the title already.
Fuck it, they fight winner. Or John, I feel like John fought recently. Didn't he? John Blachowicz?
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure he fought recently, man. Like, I know it might have been a while, but
I think a number 1 contender.
Yeah, like
I think that'd be a good fight, Yuri and Khalil.
Yeah.
That one I'll be a little torn on.
Yeah.
Who you got on that?
Alex Pereira is number one. Yuri second. Carlos O Ulberg. Oberg. He's number three. Jamal Jambohovic. Khalil seven. Dominic Reyes. Dominic Reyes is on a.
Oh yeah, he's on a little.
They should just hire us as matchmakers.
I don't know about that.
Think about it, man.
We'll fuck it up.
You gonna get rid of all the Russian champs?
I'll just give Charles Oliveira unlimited
Title shots.
title shots until he wins it. Yeah, Alex Yuri. Oh yeah, this dude,
I've never seen him fight.
Carlos Holberg.
Yeah.
I think his last fight was kind of boring.
Oh, he fought Jan. Oh, damn, I'm tripping. John lost.
Yeah,
I knew he had a fight recently. Again, you could set this up. John versus Yuri. They're both coming off of losses. Dominic Reyes.
Oh, I feel like
Khalil.
Khalil isn't. I think there might be an update on these
Yeah,
rankings.
yeah.
I think Khalil might jump up to number 4.
Yeah.
Replace Jamal.
If not, fuck it. Johnny Walker for the title.
Fuck no.
Think about it, bro. He almost beat him. He was an inch away from changing from beating Ankalaev. That flying knee.
And he beat Khalil too.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Who else to deserve it but him, man?
That's crazy. Yeah, I don't know, man. Yeah, I mean, if you want to say so. Yeah, that's kind of interesting to see how that moves because I feel like Pereira's the only one that's like not holding it up, but like up to his decision is what happens. It's like it's either someone gets a title shot, or there's like a number one contender, spot for it, and then who does get Ankalaev. Interesting. What?
Let's go. Moving forward, there was a fight Saturday back across the pond. Yafio versus Rodriguez. This is supposed to be England's next big star, I guess. Yeah. He's a gold medalist. He won in the Tokyo Olympics. So recently, gold medal. Khalil Yafar. And man, he beat Sonny Edwards his last fight,
Mm-hmm.
And again, they're setting him up against. They want him to fight Bam because they want him to get that shit back in blood for Sonny,
Mm-hmm.
And Mexico doing Mexico things and whooping on an English fighter, man. Man, that fight was really good.
How old is Rodriguez? He's up there, no?
He's like 36.
Yeah, that's what I was seeing.
And then Yafal is 31.
Uh-huh.
Man, that was a good fight from the opening bell.
What round did he get stopped on?
He didn't get stopped, but he got dropped in the last round.
Oh.
Man, them uppercuts were like just landing. He'd hit him in the chin, like he got hit a lot in the chin, like straight on. And I feel like this is what separates good fighters from greats. He didn't change his game plan. Like, if he would have been like, damn, I'm getting my ass whooped. Let me use my jab, move around the ring, catch him with shots. And, we'll see how it goes. He fights like he always fights. Since he's always like the bigger man, he just pushes on the ropes, do his thing. But when you got someone who doesn't like moving back, you get it.
Was it an unmovable force meets an unstoppable force? Like, who wins?
And it was like that.
Yeah, interesting. Yeah, I saw a little bit of a recap.
Hit the little Canelo feint. I was like, oh fuck.
Yeah.
I was rewatching it. I was like, damn. He hit the I was like, oh.
Yeah.
Man, them British commentators, Sonny was pissing me off, man. Sonny was like, you know how these Mexican he didn't stop once. He didn't look tired, man. We gotta check him. I'm like, shut.
Oh, he said that?
Yeah, like,
oh shit.
He accused him of being on something.
Right.
And he was like, man,
right.
He's wearing the no boxing, no life gloves. You gotta check him. I'm like, all right, buddy.
Oh shit. Damn, throwing shots, man.
Yeah, I'm like, all right, calm down, buddy. You got your ass whooped by the dude in the ring, and then by Bam. Like, what?
Oh,
I like Sonny. He's funny. He be trying shit. He funny. but he retired now.
Yeah, yeah. That's another upset for
Mexico.
what I'm saying for Britain. Like
Oh yeah, like I don't know. They don't learn the lesson, man. I don't know why Eddie Hearn be setting them up. Like, bro, you already know the track history.
oh
Get a
yeah,
different country, man.
damn. What was the score? Remember we were looking at that once.
So,
How lopsided it is.
yeah.
Hey man, that kryptonite for British people was the Mexicans.
So I had seen someone in the comments. They're like, "Man, we gotta put the a Mexican eagle at the bottom of our flag, bro. They be dogging us."
Oh shit.
He said some shit like that, but I was like, "Bro, that's funny."
That's funny. That is funny, man.
I
Yeah,
like the
but
English fans though. I feel like they go out and support
I like the English fans. I feel like they don't change in the sense of
when the fighter loses.
yeah,
They rock.
they understand what it's like to like it's a fight. Like
Yeah.
you win some, you lose some. Like it doesn't take away from like
How
how
good-
good or
Yeah.
like how great of a fighter you are. As long as you're exciting,
Yeah.
I think they're all for it. Like, I mean, a lot of these British boxers don't have the greatest records, you
Yeah.
know, even if they haven't even fought, around the world or nothing like that. But people just show out for,
The local, like, oh, he's from Birmingham. That's where I'm from. Fuck it. Let's
Yeah.
go. Let's go watch it.
yeah. I do. You're right. I do like the British. And
And
that's why I was telling you. I think that's why they're one of the pillars of like
boxing.
boxing, in my opinion.
Yeah. Not like here, a fighter loses like, fuck him.
Oh yeah, or even I think that's also the different. Even I'll tell you what, even like a casual
Mm-hmm.
British fan,
Yeah.
like
I think they know a lot more than a casual.
they
They know a lot more than a
Oh,
casual American fan.
maybe true, but also I think like they're more respectful of the sport.
Yeah.
Like here, any motherfucker swear he know boxing, right?
Yeah.
Like I would have done this. I was like, all right, let's calm the fuck down, all right?
Have you seen that clip? It was some dude talking about, I was in the UFC. I'm this guy. This is how I used to fight, and it was the Pereira and what's his name, Yuri fight, and it was the second round
Mm-hmm.
when Alex head kicked him. He was like, "Bro, this is how I used to fight," and then he just there like, "What the fuck?" I'm gonna try to find it after the podcast, but it's just funny.
Yeah.
It's like he just looked like a couch potato.
I get what you're saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I feel like not just that, but it's like people be on social media like, oh, wash this fuck or
Yeah.
fraud check or done for. It's like,
So fight, man.
yeah, but British, there's like, we're just here to see people scrap. We don't give a fuck what their
Yeah.
records at. I feel like they almost equally support like the fucking opening card, like
Yeah.
opening fight to the
Yeah.
last fight. Like they just want to see the same thing, just
Even-
putazos.
Bam was saying it. He's like, I'll never fight on a Canelo undercard again, because he was a co-main a while ago.
Mm-hmm.
He was like, people just showed up, like right when Canelo fought,
Mm.
and then he was like, when I go to Arizona or whatever, I see the fans like opening bell pretty much.
Mm.
There's a bunch of them.
Interesting. Yeah, a lot of casuals,
Yeah.
I'm guessing, go to watch Canelo.
Yeah.
Interesting. That's
And-
stupid. If you pay for everything, why
Yeah.
not show up for as much
Yeah.
as you can?
And then
Especially those tickets ain't.
yeah,
They
that's
gotta be cheap.
Yeah,
I'm getting all my money's worth.
yeah, fuck that,
I'm the
man.
first motherfucker in there.
Bro, it's not until like 4 hours, so you'll be
Yeah.
first in line.
Like you know that one picture of Theo Vaughn at the UFC
Yeah.
prelims. He's the only motherfucker sitting down. They just set the tables out, the chairs
Bro,
out.
that's gonna be me. Bro. Now that I think about it, I'm gonna be yelling some bullshit, especially if there's no one there, like hella early at the fight.
Uh-huh.
You just gonna, bro, tune into the live stream. You could hear me say some bullshit.
That's funny. But oh yeah, we forgot one thing about last week too. What's his name losing his memory?
The Japanese fighter
dude.
when he fought Brian Norman. God damn, that was a beatdown from opening bell. I was laying back. As soon as I saw it, I was like, God damn.
Yeah,
I was,
that was-
bro. As soon as the fight ended, I was like, did I just see someone die?
Yeah, that was a bad knockout. If y'all didn't see it, I mean, what was it? A hook?
Yeah,
Right hook?
he threw a jab to the body,
Uh huh.
and then he just jumped to the hook. Jump with the hook, like a leaping hook.
And yeah, I mean, just before he even fucking started going down, he was already out cold, and just one of those where they fall straight onto the back of their head, like
Sasaki.
Sasaki.
Yeah.
Fucking back of his head just fucking bounced off the canvas. Now take note. I don't know if people know or don't know, but these canvases, they're plywood with just like a quarter inch of little tiny cushion and then wrapped in canvas. That's it. These are hard. You're just falling pretty much on wood. So the way his fucking head smacked the fucking ground was scary.
And the ref still fucking counted. I'm
Yeah.
rewatching it.
Yeah.
He's at 5. He's like, he looked at the corner 5. The fuck
Yeah.
are you doing, bro?
Yeah.
Especially if they fall like that. I'm calling it.
I was telling you, like,
That
the Muay Thai in Thailand, like, the fucking refs, they're on point. Like,
they be jumping.
they jump and they, like, try to catch their head for them not to, like, slam. Now, I get
Yeah.
maybe boxing might not be the same, but still, like, I don't know. But yeah,
Yeah.
this dude slammed his head bad, and he's saying that he can't remember the past month and a half.
Yeah, fuck.
Which is great if you owe someone money.
Yeah.
Be like, bro, I don't know what you're talking about. $200. I got no clue.
I don't even remember what I did yesterday.
Yeah, man.
Shit.
But no, but that was a really scary knockout.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably the scariest of the year.
Yeah, that's probably the worst ones I've seen.
Yeah, for sure, man. Real quick, talking about jabs. Back to the UFC real quick.
Mm-hmm.
If you rewatch that, Khalil brought in that Pereira jab to the body.
Oh,
The way he like kind of does this weird dip,
Yeah.
you know, like stretches down to the body.
Mm-hmm.
He did it a couple of times, and I found it kind of interesting that he did it. You know, just that fucking. I don't know how Pereira does it.
He
That
throws it weird.
that weird jab, like
Yeah.
it's almost like you think he's exposed, but he's never gotten caught when he throws those jabs.
Mm-hmm.
Like his hands are low. He's like kind of leaning forward to do
Yeah.
it, but he's never got caught while doing that jab. So, kind of interesting that Khalil did it. But yeah, scary knockout. Back to the boxing world.
Munguia.
Fucking Suzuki or what's his name?
Sasaki.
Sasaki.
Munguia failed his B sample.
Yeah, man. What happened to your boy, man?
I don't know, man. Damn. I don't like how they blame Canelo, like
Yeah.
Canelo's team. When Munguia has his own nutritionist, his
Yeah.
own this, that. Like, I'm pretty sure all of them do.
And your boy obviously just won't shut the fuck up. Benavidez came back.
I didn't see that.
Just can't keep Canelo's fucking name out of his mouth. I love how he's like, I'm over that fight. I don't want to hear nothing about it. And the moment he gets a chance to talk about Canelo, he was like, yeah, that whole team's on PEDs and Canelo already did it once, and that's why Munguia did it. I'm like, all right, man. Like,
Speaking of David Benavidez, he's in talks with Callum Smith for an interim fight, I think, or world title fight.
interim fight, I think, right?
Yeah. So I think that's gonna be the next up for the undisputed light heavyweight.
Yeah.
We already seen what Better Beef did to Callum, so I think David should win it.
Yeah.
I think
I'm a root for
Callum,
Column,
the English fighter.
Just because I'm a hater, but then also that fucking 10% of Mexican that Benavidez guy into him might come through and cancel out the British. So
I mean, he already beat a Cuban,
yeah.
so I think he's getting.
What? He beat a brand new Cuban?
I'm just saying, man.
What? How many fights?
10. He's fighting next month.
Oh yeah, I saw, but I didn't know who he was fighting.
That card's just gonna be stacked.
Yeah.
That's gonna be the Berlanga,
Mm.
Shiraz, Shakur. We'll talk about that in
Oh, you
a
saw that?
couple podcasts.
They're changing Shakur's. That Turkey's gonna make the ring smaller for Shakur, so he don't fucking run. That's kind of funny.
I think Shakur's gonna be right there. I think that fight. I feel like he's gonna be trying to prove something.
We'll see, man.
Honestly, I love Zepeda, but I don't think he's just too slow. I think his feet. But if Shakur's hand ain't 100%, then it should be. I think it should be interesting.
You don't think Zepeda's power's enough to scare Shakur?
Mm-mm.
No.
I think he doesn't have that one knockout punch power, but it's just the pressure and how many punches he throws is like the thing. You're like, oh fuck. I don't know.
So you don't think Shakur would be scared of that, especially in a smaller ring?
Maybe. I don't know.
Just because he can't back out, how he likes
Yeah.
to back out without
Just
running into
jump.
the ropes.
Yeah.
Because I mean that's his main defense, right?
He goes straight in the line.
Long leap all the way back. Dude has to take 2 steps to catch up to the one big leap that you did.
Yeah.
And those 2 steps that he does, you circle out a little
Yeah.
bit, right? In a little ring like that, you do that big leap, you're on the ropes.
And I think Zepeda has 100% has more experience, especially like in Mexico. I think that's what the ring sizes are normally. Like
Mm-hmm.
they're super
Mm-hmm.
small. So I think that should play.
I think it's gonna be a better fight than expect. I think I would still go towards Shakur, but
Yeah,
I think Cepeda's gonna.
I'm excited for the main event, Berlanga and Shiraz. I
Mm-hmm.
want to see another. Even though Berlanga isn't Mexican, but I want to see another Latino whoop on a goddamn.
On a British dude.
Yeah, cause
That's funny.
that's Turkey's dude.
Yeah, he's backing him hard.
But again, that's another talk for another
Yeah.
podcast. And then they informed me that they hit the second tower. That John Jones
Yo,
retired.
the fuck is wrong with you,
I,
idiot?
bro, I can't keep a straight face when I say bullshit like that, man. John Jones retired.
John Jones retired. Your favorite fighter of all times.
Everything I support. I don't like him in the ring. I like everything he does outside the ring.
You're a fucking idiot, man.
Remember when I would talk to the girl from the gym and I'd be like, she'd be talking shit to me and I'd be like, I'm a John Jones you, and she never figured out what that meant.
That's crazy. I can't wait till all this shit gets when you try to get a real job and they bring up these clips, man.
I'm gonna stand on business, man.
All right. Anyways, yeah, man.
If
Breaking
not, I
news.
just become a chalan.
Oh shit! Who's shut on? Not mine.
My dad.
Oh shit. Breaking news. Not so breaking by the time this launches, but yeah, John Jones retired, man. Out of fucking. I mean, I wouldn't say out of nowhere, but also,
Random.
I guess we were all still hopeful that he wasn't gonna be such a.
I thought he was gonna do what you said. Like they're gonna wait for the Netflix deal or whatever they were gonna go to.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I thought. I was like, that makes a lot of sense. That's the biggest fight right now.
Yeah.
So I was like, that makes a lot of sense. They're just waiting for it. And then they both said some shit like that. They're like, they teased at it. I was like, oh,
Well, I don't know who said it. They were saying that they were kind of negotiating, which kind of, I mean, sucks, right? Because it's like you have the privilege, right, as being John Jones, right? You do a lot of shit like unofficially, right? So they're saying there's a lot of like verbal agreements going on, a lot of verbal negotiation,
yeah.
and they came to terms with John Jones and what he was looking for. So they're like, cool, we'll just get this motherfucker on paper.
Yeah.
And when the paper came, that paper was never signed. And then John Jones was like, yeah, I'll get back to you on it. And then he hit him with the, I'm going to fuck with y'all. So, I don't know. I mean, you think this affects John Jones' legacy?
I think it does. Like, it's just everyone wanted to see the fight. He had the interim belt. If it would have been like a number one contender, number two, I'd be like, okay, he just didn't, whatever, right?
Right.
But since he's the interim champ, I think it affects him more just because how long he was interim champ.
I think it affects him too because he fought Stipe.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have fought Stipe, I don't know if people will agree or disagree, but after being gone, Cyril gone.
Yeah.
If he were retired after that, I'll give him more props.
Yeah.
I'd be like, this motherfucker just came back to prove a point real quick and he dipped.
Yeah.
I'll give him that. But I think just unfortunately on paper, give it a couple years, it's still going to look good for him. I think that's what he's thinking about too. Like on paper, being light heavyweight champ for as long as he was, youngest that he was too, then going up to heavyweight and being champ, 2-time champ, he has down his belt
and defended it once.
You don't know the stipulations. 10 years from now, you don't know how where Stipe was, right?
Yeah.
Like, you don't know that he didn't fight the Stipe that everybody knew, right?
Yeah.
So,
and the last time he had fought was like 5 years ago.
Right. So it's like on paper, 5-6 years from now, all the fans coming in, new UFC fans, people hear about John Jones, how good he was. They look at his resume and what he did. He's still going to go in the Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
Hall of Fame is going to say 2-time champ, 2 different divisions. He
held the title for so long.
Right. So like on paper, I think he's done. He's happy with what he did with his legacy. We can't take away from what he did, but I just think at heavyweight he didn't do shit.
No,
Fucking
he just held the division up.
Tom Aspinall, I didn't know. Tom Aspinall beat 6 of the top 10 people in heavyweight.
Really? Oh shit.
That's a crazy statistic. Yeah. I mean, now that he's the heavyweight champ, think about that. Him as a heavyweight champ, because he automatically becomes a heavyweight champ now that it's vacated by John Jones. He has on paper the heavyweight champ has defeated 6 of the top 10.
Fuck it, book it. Curtis Blades versus Tom Aspinall 3. First one was a fluke, came back, won, and I think Curtis Blades deserves his rematch.
Fuck no. They're talking about Cyril Gahn is next. That's why they
Didn't
gave
he
him,
fucking lose the Volkov?
and then they gave it to him.
Man, the motherfucker about to get out wrestled again, man. What?
That'd be hilarious. That'd be ballsy if Tom does the exact same thing that John Jones did.
But better?
Yeah, quicker. Because it was still quick, but it was what, like 2-3 minutes or something like that? It was first round, right?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure.
2-3 minutes. Imagine fucking Tom Aspinall does in like
a minute.
Yeah, under a minute. That'd be insane.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like John Jones doesn't really care. He's got other shit to worry about, literally. But, yeah, man. I don't know. Yeah, his, I guess his legacy on paper looks good. His plaque at the Hall of Fame is going to look good, and I think that's what he's worried about. I still think, though, he might come back.
Yeah.
If he comes back, I think he's want to see more
film.
More film from Tam out. You know how much time does Tom Aspinall have in like all the UFC?
Like 5 minutes.
A little over a round. So
Damn.
yeah, a little over 5 minutes.
And he's well rounded.
And I think his longest fight was like 3 minutes and something. His shortest was right at 1 minute.
Damn.
And everything in between.
Mm.
And I think I was looking at like his longest fight was like 3 minutes and 30 seconds. His second was like 2 minutes and 20 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
And then from the third to like the first, which was a minute, it's only like a minute and some seconds. So like this dude had all these fights and he's had less than like 7 minutes or 8 minutes, I think, in his whole career. Can you imagine training for years to only have 8 minutes of fighting time?
That's good and bad.
Right?
Good because you're whooping on everyone, but bad because it's only 8 minutes of you.
I wonder if it almost feels like a waste. Like, I'm sure it doesn't, but it also does. Because, like, imagine going through a camp.
The money you spent, the sparring partners and all that. Like, yeah.
But Tom Aspinall, new heavyweight champ. I'm happy for him. Kind of sucks that he missed out for a whole year on money and
fights
and just being out there, you know, like I know he does his YouTube stuff, but I mean, biggest platform is UFC.
Yeah.
So
his invitation to Tom, you know, would like to interview you.
You were just talking mad shit about British people, and now.
Well, I like Tom, man. He a cool dude.
Be like, that's boxing, not MMA.
Yeah, that's different, man. I like Patty.
Okay.
I like Connor.
Oh shit.
That's a joke. That's a joke. I know he's Irish. What's his English? MVP.
21 Savage.
Yeah. Shout out the boy. And Tom.
Yeah, Tom Aspinall is great, man.
He seems like a nice dude too.
Yeah, he's just real respectful, I think.
The way he called him out.
Yeah. But even all his other fights, like, he will beat the shit out of you, and then
give you a pat on the back.
Worried about, like, I just like him. He's just straight business too.
Yeah.
Like, he's nice, but he's also like about business. Like, he's just there to do a job.
Yeah.
I feel like he doesn't trash talk in a way of like trying to hurt people's feelings, like in a personal way. You know, like if he hurts your feelings because he's talking about whooping the fuck out of you.
Yeah.
But he's not talking about like your mom or your wife or something.
Yeah. That's this weekend. Now this upcoming weekend gonna be interesting.
This upcoming weekend, we're going fucking crazy. The fucking house is on the fucking champ. The champ has a name, and it's
Charles Oliveira.
Charles Oliveira. Iluminado.
Como Charles Oliveira. Eu tô iluminado. Fucking
Bro,
spit.
the fucking house on Charles. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. I don't care that the odds are fucking. I think.
Fuck Ilya. Fuck that little Spaniard, Georgian rat. Fuck Real Madrid. Fuck Barcelona.
Oh, shit.
And fuck the Prince of fucking Spain. And fuck Lamine Yamal.
Oh, shit. Fuck, what's a food that they eat? Fucking, ham.
Ham,
Yeah,
jamon.
yeah, jamon.
What's the
What
little
name of
shit?
it?
The little, what is it? It's like a little circle.
Oh,
dish.
paella?
Paella.
Fuck paella. Man, the
Fuck.
house is on Charles Oliveira, man. I'm not going to say what I put in. Hypothetically, right? Because
Mhm.
you can't bet in Georgia.
Okay.
So hypothetically, if
Yeah.
I wasn't put in, I'm putting the fucking house on Charles, man.
And hypothetically, if I wanted to do the same thing, send me the link on off podcast, man.
But plus 300 something for Charles right now. Just flat out win or just fucking no. The fact that they're doubting my boy Charles like that is insane. I get it. I'm not gonna take away.
Us people from Brazil, we
Oh,
struggled
shit.
in the
Motherfucker.
favelas, man.
That's crazy. No, man, they want to look here. We're not gonna get deep into it, right? Because we
Right.
can sit here. We've had these conversations how many times, right?
Yeah.
But Taporia, in my opinion, I get it. His two biggest wins that
Mhm.
fucking launched him to the stardom that he's at right now is the win over Volk and the win over Holloway, right?
Yeah.
My opinion, he didn't fight the best version of Volk. He fought a version of Volk that just got head kicked knockout, 6 months prior,
Yeah.
right? After cutting how much weight? 20
Yeah.
something pounds on that fight to make
Mhm.
the weight to get knocked out with a head kick. Only come back 6 months to defend your title after defending it how many times?
Yeah.
I don't think it's the best version of Volk. I'm not saying that the result would have been any different.
Mhm.
What I'm saying is the way that he fucking posterized my boy. I don't think it would have gone down like that, in my humble opinion.
Yeah.
Then Max Holloway, I don't think he fought the best version of
And Max was
Holloway.
up the rounds too. Up 3 rounds, in my opinion.
Yeah. So I don't think
And fuck that bitch that was cheering for fucking Ilya at fucking Twin Peaks.
At
If
Twin
I s-
Peaks.
Twin Peaks. If I catch your ass, it's on site,
Oh
man.
shit.
Bring your boyfriend or your husband, man. Or your dad. We jump.
We
And if y'all guys bring a gun, shoot my homeboy about it, man.
Motherfucker, be home. Fuck that.
I'll send you the address.
I might actually get the pay per view.
Yeah?
Yeah, because I don't watch people. I don't want people to watch me cry if fucking Oliveira loses.
Listen, man.
And honestly, bruh, if he loses, and there's someone being a little too happy over Ilya winning, there might be a problem, bruh. Because I've had it. I've had a hell of a year. Listen to what the fuck I'm saying, Pedro.
Yeah.
I've had a hell of a year
Mm-hmm.
just in life.
You're right.
On top of that, to see so many of my fucking favorite fighters lose this year.
Mhm.
And now, I'm going to say it, right? Charles, like active fighters and all, right? Boxing and UFC, right? Canelo and Charles are my top 2. Like, just
Yeah.
overall favorite. Sounds kind of mainstream, but I don't care.
Mhm.
Right? I love their upbringing. I love who they are as champions.
Yeah.
I love just the story. I'm a sucker for like these stories, right? If I see fucking Charles on that canvas, knocked out cold, I'm gonna lose it, man.
I'm gonna start a war with Spain.
I'm a fucking you
I'ma
can
take
get a
over
video of me, Frank Sinatra, playing in the background, right? What's the song?
I did it my way.
I did it my way. And I'm just fucking paying to my car 120. And you just hear,
285.
right? You just hear me. You just hear in the background, I did it my, and then just cuts out. You already know what the fuck happened, man. I can't handle it. And on top of that, I bet the fucking house on Charles, bro. We're not gonna have a podcast studio anymore. I'm gonna have to pawn the fucking mics, man. This is the last episode of Charles Doesn't Win. You understand me? This is not a fucking joke. I'm pawning I gotta sell my dog like fucking Sylvester Stallone did when he made Rocky, bro. I'm selling my dog. I'm pawning the fucking mics. I'm pawning Pedro's laptop, even though it's not mine.
I still owe money on it, man.
Bro, we losing the studio. We losing everything, man. I'm fucking. You never see me in the gym again. Just we losing everything, man.
Fuck it. If Charles loses, man, I'm going on a training arc. Real shit, man.
Hit up Mighty Mouse. Tell him the.
Cause I'm gonna hit up Mickey Mouse. Cause Ilya's bitch ass only got one move when you're on the cage. Is that left hook to the body, right overhand. Me, I'm gonna catch that uppercut, or with left hook to the body, throw an uppercut, beat him with the cross, boom.
Oh shit!
And then he gonna be on the ground. The ref gonna be pushing me off. I'm gonna keep going, man.
Oh shit!
Y'all gonna see a murder in there.
Soccer kick him on the floor.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the belt. I'm gonna just most damage, man.
Nah, man. It's funny, bro. Ilya walks around the corner right now. What'd you say about me?
Let me go get my truck. I got something for you.
Man, you gonna say what? You got a problem with it?
If you got a problem with me, get my homeboy about it. And then we jump it up.
Yeah, fuck no, bro. He'll murder both of us at the same fucking time, man. You're not gonna be able to stop that hook, man.
I would, man. I got hit by Jazz. I think I should be
buddy.
fine.
All right, buddy.
He ain't nothing, man. He's just a little Georgian rat.
Oh shit. Hey, man.
I'm from Georgia, so I could say that.
I think it's different Georgias, man.
Marab's from Atlanta, bro. He grew up in East Point, man. What the fuck are you talking about, man? I have a picture with him when him and my dad were working construction.
I believe it.
Speaking of International Fight Week, I think the best fight on the card is probably Tracy Cortez and Araujo. I think for no particular reason.
Right.
But I think that's the best fight. But moving on to the main event, it's a good card.
Well, even on those prelims, you got RoboCop coming back. I mean, we'll see what. No, all seriousness, Tracy Cortez. We'll see what she comes back with. I mean,
we've been doing some grappling, man.
Triangle chokes. That's what you worked on.
Yeah, I just let her.
All right, buddy.
I don't tap.
You're a freaky ass little boy, man. No, but all jokes aside, because you're out here sexualizing Tracy Cortez.
That's my girlfriend.
And I respect bitches, right?
Bitches, right.
She's the real deal when she's on her shit.
Yeah.
She got out grappled by Rose, who's Rose Nurmagomedov now, right?
Yeah.
So we'll see. Was that a fluke? I know that was a rough cut.
Last fight
for Tracy.
The last minute fight.
A rough weight cut to the point that she had to cut her hair off.
Last minute fight.
She said she was spitting in a cup for fucking hours trying to get rid of every liquid. So we'll see what Tracy comes back with. I mean, the striking wasn't there and the grappling wasn't there versus Rose. So we'll see if she's able to clean that up versus Vivian Araujo, which, if I'm not mistaken, I think she's also really good on the ground. So we'll see. Might be I think it'll be a big grappling match. Before that, we got Terrence McKinney. I like Terrence McKinney. Do you know this?
I think I've seen him fight.
Yeah, I think his last fight he got a knockout, like a nice knockout. So, I enjoy him. So, and like I said, the last fight on the prelims is RoboCop. Big motherfucker. I don't know how he makes middleweight, but
didn't he lose the last fight?
Yeah, I think he fought Cannonier last fight.
Yeah, I remember.
But I think he got gassed out because he rocked the foot. I think he rocked Cannonier, right? Or he dropped him or something like that. But I think he tried to get him out of there and he got gassed out. So
starting with the main event, or not main, the main card, first fight in the main card.
Your boyfriend,
Peyton Talbot. That's not my boyfriend, man. That's Frank Ocean's, bro. I don't want a problem with Frank Ocean, man.
All right.
Saw what he did to Chris Brown and his bouncer.
Oh shit. We'll see Peyton Talbot coming back after a loss, after getting fucking pinned down to the floor for 3 rounds straight. On his last
maybe
fight.
He's used to that, but
yeah, but only with
Frank Ocean.
Frank Ocean. So, and then my boy the money man.
How you gonna
Renat.
how you gonna skip the one? I think one of the more interesting fights is the Brendan Royval and Joshua Van.
That's after. I'm going nowhere here, buddy.
On the website, it shows.
I have it up on the website, fucker.
No, you don't. That's on Google, bitch.
And what is Google? It's a website, you stupid fuck.
Yeah, but I'm on the actual UFC website. You fucking
Fuck the
idiot.
UFC website.
Oh,
They don't know what they're doing.
I'm gonna tell Uncle Dana.
Fuck Uncle Dana
I'm
too.
gonna tell my padrino.
He's out there with Turkey holding hands and shit. Fuck him.
He's promoting that fight more than the UFC card this weekend, man.
Okay, let's go with however you want it. Brandon
Nope.
Royval, Joshua Van. Joshua Van, he's actually from the correct Georgia that we were talking about, not the overseas Georgia, right?
He's actually from Georgia.
That's the dude that lives in fucking. Isn't he in? Yeah, no.
Do you thinking about Malcolm? Georgia. Joshua Van. I think he's from H Town.
Oh, you're right.
Shout out Houston.
I confused them.
Oh, racismo.
Yeah, Joshua Van knockout last fight, right?
Yeah, and the number 11th contender is number 1.
Yeah, Brandon Royval. Royval's lost what 2 of his last, I believe.
I think so.
Oh no,
He's won.
Won.
Oh,
he hasn't fought a lot. He fought a Japanese guy. Oh, Tatsuro.
mm-hmm.
And then he fought Moreno and he beat Moreno. I remember that. And then he lost to Pantoja. Oh, I don't know why I thought he hasn't fought since October.
Oh, damn.
And then before that, he fought in February. So
Joshua Van on
first
the low.
time of the year that he's fighting. So that's interesting.
How do you think the fight goes?
I don't know, man.
I think it's
Royval is still tricky. I know a lot of people count him out, but he's still a tricky dude, you know?
And he's beating a bunch of contenders. Like
he mixes it
Van,
up.
yeah.
He knows how to mix it up too.
He's a veteran, I'd say. So I think it should be an interesting. I think if I were to bet, I'd bet more money on Royval winning.
Yeah.
Even though I like Van.
I think so too.
You know.
However,
quick turnaround for him too.
If Van wins, that shoots him up, man.
Yeah.
That means he's up next.
Yeah, 100%.
Because of that.
That win.
Yeah, but also like ain't much going on in that flyweight division. So, like we were talking about,
there's gonna be moving pieces to it.
Yeah, I think that shoots him up. I mean, co-main event. We can jump to that real quick because it kind of ties into it.
Yeah.
Pantoja and Kai Kara France. My money's on Pantoja.
Yeah.
I don't think nobody in flyweight's fucking with Pantoja at this point. Pantoja's just too well-rounded in everything. Too strong, too durable, too quick.
Yeah.
Even at his, because he's older. He's 30, mid-30s maybe. I don't think anybody's fucking with him. I don't think Kai Kara France is as durable as Pantoja.
No.
And Kai Kara France likes dogfights.
Yeah.
And so does Pantoja. And I think Pantoja's coming on the other side.
What about
of that dogfight?
The knockouts.
Knockouts of what?
Doesn't Kai have good enough knockout percentage?
He does, but
you don't think it'll matter? Because he knocked out what's his name?
Pantoja's too durable, man, in my opinion. Yeah, I think.
But going back to the Moicano.
Well, just real quick to tie that in though with the flyweight stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm saying, if he takes that, man, if Van takes that shoots him up. Because what's next for Pantoja? Because I think Moreno, like you said, it's not official, but he'll probably get booked for Noche.
Yeah.
With I don't know who. So that leaves Pantoja. Yeah.
And we'll see how much damage he takes too.
Who?
This fight.
Pantoja?
Yeah.
But I don't think Pantoja will fight again.
Oh, yeah. No. Maybe like towards the end of the year.
Unless
October.
It's November, December.
Yeah.
So we're talking about June, July, August, September. 3 months turnaround?
Nah.
I don't think Pantoja's coming back in 3 months, even if he doesn't take a lot of damage. So that's what I'm saying. If Van wins over Royval, we could see Van and Pantoja end of the year, like December, or beginning of the year, January, February.
Moreno, Van, Noche.
Yeah, but again, You think Van will want to come? Because this is a quick turnaround too.
Yeah.
For Van.
And then it'd be another quick turnaround.
Right. I don't think he'll do that either.
Yeah.
Especially when you're fighting versus Moreno, which
arguably is probably the best fighter that's not the champ at that weight.
Right. Especially I think now that he figured his shit out, you know.
Yeah.
I think that Moreno that fought Royval that last time wasn't his full potential.
Yeah.
So, in my opinion, maybe I'm being a little biased. So
his shorts were cool though. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Yeah.
Buy some.
All right, buddy. So, anyways, I think we could see Van up there on a title shot anytime
Sooner or
soon.
later, yeah.
Yeah, but back to the money man, Moicano versus
your boy, Beneil Dariush.
Dariush. Who you got on that, man?
Moicano.
Moicano?
Yeah.
The money man Moicano? I hope so.
If not, it's gonna be a funny podcast on that Monday.
I fucking
My brother, he heard me.
Bro, if you don't listen, which would be crazy if you listen to this shit, not fucking their podcast, but Show Me the Money podcast with Moicano is fucking hilarious, man. Moicano and Gilbert Burns. But I mean, Moicano's a star on there in my opinion. He's fucking just the way that he say shit is hilarious.
Yeah.
He's constantly talking about, because this has been a fight coming for what? Over a year?
Wow, yeah.
Over a year, because
you're supposed to fight Moicano, or not Moicano. They were supposed to fight beginning of the year, but Arman pulled out.
Right. So when was that? February or something like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. So almost.
I kind of wish they would have gave it to Beneil, because like that's his hometown. But he had lost. That's the thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
But I still would have, hometown hero, underdog. Like, who don't want that story?
Right. Right. But I think also Moicano's a fan favorite, like it or not. Because even he got me hyped up. I believed it is. He was like, I can't afford to lose. And I'm like, fuck yeah.
Yeah.
And then he got taken out of there first round.
I mean, what can you do, really?
My favorite beam, bro, is it's like when they clipped him saying, I want easy fights. I want easy money. I don't want hard fights, Yeah. Next fight, title shot, Islam Makhachev. What the fuck?
I'd be fucking pissed. That's
fuck. Reverse psychology worked on fucking Dana on that one.
Yeah.
I think maybe more fighters should do that.
Someone said it recently. I think it was Kevin Holland.
Oh, yeah?
He was like, man, I want easy fights. Fuck hard fights. Give me easy fights, man.
That's funny. Yeah. However, though, people want to count out Beneil.
Yeah.
But he was a fight or two away from a title shot.
Yeah, yeah.
He wasn't far away from it.
And then he ran into... What did he run into?
Arman, no?
Maybe. Yeah. Yeah, Arman. Charles.
Charles was before Arman?
Yeah. He fought him in June. Arman was December 2023.
There you go. I mean, but look at those losses. You're talking about
those guys,
the two guys that.
Yeah.
I mean, you have that guy fighting for a title that same weekend.
Yeah.
And then you have Arman, who was supposed to fight for that title, at the beginning of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to talk about losses, like I told you, sometimes losses, you have to look into it, Like, I get it. Maybe he won't become champ, but then also when it comes to ranking and, like, when they're throwing other people at you,
yeah.
A loss is still experience,
Yeah.
So it's like, I don't think you can count him out. It's hard to judge Moicano off his last performance because shit lasted a minute.
And it was a day before.
But he dropped Islam.
Wasn't it a slip?
I'm going to say he dropped him.
Bro, but I was
ride with
that.
it.
Oh!
That's what I'm saying. I was hyped enough to be like, oh, shit. Bro.
Imagine if we would have stopped him.
I don't know where I was. Were we together watching that? No.
Mm-hmm.
No?
No.
I don't know where I was, but I remember I fucking almost flipped the table when I saw that shit. Because that shit that shit caught me so off guard. So, hey, stop pulling my fucking cord, man.
Our cords.
Whoa.
Oh, they can't hear you right now, man. I'm gonna talk my shit, man.
Shut the fuck up, Pedro.
If let's say, Islam hadn't decided to move, how you think that fight would have been with Islam and Topuria?
Islam would have mauled the fucking Topuria. What the fuck was Islam supposed to do? What was Topuria supposed to do against Islam?
Strike him.
Strike him. Look at fucking Islam striking, bro.
It's good.
It's good now. He's a bigger dude, too. Islam is fucking huge. You see his fucking... He got a beaner back. He got a... Look like he do construction, man. He fucking... Nah. Islam, I think, would have mauled Topuria. Again, look. Let's take the bias out a little bit. Let's not be so biased, right?
Mm-hmm.
Topuria's great. I'm not saying he's not great.
Yeah.
He's allegedly really well-rounded.
Yeah.
We saw it a little bit. Probably his hardest grappling, quote-unquote grappling, exchange was maybe taking out Bryce Mitchell.
Yeah.
Right? Submitting Bryce Mitchell.
Mm-hmm.
Right? I mean, that says a lot, right?
Yeah.
Like Bryce Mitchell or not, maybe you don't like his podcast either. Hey, that could be worse, though. Bryce Mitchell got canceled on his first episode.
Yeah.
We made it to 12 on our other podcast and 4 on this one so far. So
What did I say? What did you say on this one?
No, I'm just saying, like, we're doing okay.
Yeah.
Like, I'm saying it could be worse. Like,
Yeah.
you know, we're worried about what we say, but I don't think we've said anything
Crazy.
compared to
But
Bryce.
Yeah. That's gonna be our excuse. Yeah,
but Bryce. Anyways, I'm not saying Topuria's. Here's what's interesting, man. Topuria's that new generation MMA fighters, right?
Yeah.
Where like you're seeing a lot more of these kids coming up.
Well-rounded.
Like
Yeah.
they train MMA. Like now
Yeah.
there's MMA classes, which I think is very different than when people came up as wrestlers,
Mhm.
when people came up as Muay Thai,
Like the first
kickboxers.
UFCs, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And not even just the first. I think even the past 10 years,
Yeah.
there were still a lot of people who were just jiu-jitsu, right?
Yeah.
And they picked up wrestling as they went. You know, like striking as they went. Like Gaethje, one of my favorite fighters too, right? He said he never took a striking class until like his third professional fight.
Yeah.
You know, so that tells you a lot compared to some of these kids who they take MMA classes.
Yeah.
Or they're in an MMA gym training one day wrestling, one day jiu-jitsu, one day boxing, one day Muay Thai,
Yeah.
one day this, one day that. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Topuria's that generation.
Yeah.
Well-rounded, true MMA artist. So I'm not taking anything away from that. The only thing, like I said, I say is right time, right place. I don't think he fought the best Volk. I don't think he fought the best Holloway. So still makes me question his abilities a little bit. Still a big win. Still no easy task taking out Volk regardless. What did they say? A wounded lion is still a lion.
Yep.
Regardless of how, you know, rough the weight cut or whatever it was or whatever the knockout was prior to that. Same thing with Max. No matter how rough the coming down from
155
to 145, right? Regardless of that, Max Holloway no easy task to get out.
You think Max is gonna stay at 155?
I don't know, man.
This is the BMF belt.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I feel like he can.
I think he should.
I feel like he can still accomplish more at 145 than at 155. 155 to me is a scarier weight class.
Yeah.
You know, in my opinion.
That's the first weight he got dropped in.
Yeah. So that's my opinion, but hey, but yeah, I still think Islam will maul him.
Yeah. Going on to boxing.
What about you? Hold up. What about you?
Oh, Islam by back shots, you know. Oh, I mean,
Whoa.
Islam, not the religion, Makachev. I think he would have got it done. I think, but allegedly there's stories, again, sparring stories, of Ilya ragdolling these, where are they from again?
Dagestan?
Dagestani Russian fighters. Again, alleged fucking sparring stories, but is that sparring? So, yeah.
Yeah, but also I just feel like, no disrespect to Dagestan, but sometimes I just feel like people hear Dagestan and it's just like, oh, you gotta be amazing.
Yeah.
Like, there's still pendejos in there.
Yeah.
Like, look what happened to Umar. I'm just saying.
That
you
threw
know?
his ass off the mountain. That's why we haven't
just
seen him fight.
Umar's supposed to be fucking one of the greatest ever, blah, 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 and bantamweight, blah, blah, blah. The next,
Khabib.
you know, a little Khabib or whatever, and
Yeah.
look what happened, you know? So, they're not fucking kryptonites or Kryptonians or whatever fucking Supermans are called.
Yeah.
But boxing,
You got
your favorite boxer,
Julio Cesar Chavez.
Jake Paul. He's fighting.
Chavez.
Chavez, Jake Paul, the #1 fight for
I don't know how
casuals
this
this
fights.
year.
Yeah, I don't know how this fight goes, man. This is gonna be a weird fight. I'm not. I'm probably. I don't know if I might watch it just for the fuck of it.
I'll have it up because it's on Netflix, no?
I think so.
Yeah, I'll have it up.
Yeah, why not? Right?
I mean, it's free.
Yeah.
Why not? I pay for that motherfucker. I pay fucking $10.99 for fucking Netflix.
And then
And there ain't shit on fucking Netflix to watch nowadays. Nothing but bullshit. Might as well get a fucking fight off of it.
the co-main Zuro Ramirez is fighting this weekend.
That's gonna be good, man.
So I think Zuro's probably one of the other few Mexican champs right now. So I think it should be a good fight.
Real quick, main event though.
Mhm.
It's like my head says Jake Paul, but my heart says
Chavez.
Chavez. It's like, I mean, it is what it is. I'm a Jake Paul hater. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, it's just the way, it's almost like a mockery almost on the sport. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? He still puts in the work. Like I've said it before. Like, you have to give him his flowers. If you like boxing,
Yeah.
give him his flowers and respect him on the art of boxing and how, with the right training and dedication, you can become a fucking animal, you know? Jake Paul did that, but his gimmicks and his way at going at it is a little bit of a mockery towards
El Gallo
boxing.
Dorado.
Yeah, also him trying to be Spanish now is kind of fucking
Puerto Rican.
Puerto Rican is a little dumb to me. But again, gotta give him respect. You know, genetically, he's fucking bigger, stronger than Chavez. And then Chavez, to his thing, you know, former world
Yep.
champ, real world champ,
Yeah.
real boxers,
Yeah.
son of a legend,
Mm-hmm.
great training, something that you just can't learn.
Yeah.
Most probably passed down too. But also, dude's been in rehab for fucking forever.
And he's lost the last couple fights.
And they're fighting a weight class that makes no sense to him.
200.
205, right? Or something like that?
No, that's UFC.
Oh,
That's MMA. But 200 is cruiserweight.
cruiserweight. You're right.
I think it's gonna be. I think he'll favor Chavez just because he won't have to. Well, he's known for missing weight, so
Yeah, but that's big, though.
yeah.
Chavez isn't. How tall is Chavez?
He's like 6 foot. I think.
Yeah, but he's
pretty
not that built. That's my
Yeah.
only thing. But also, fucking Jake Paul's like 6'2", 6'3".
tall. Yeah.
2-3 inches make a difference. You know what I would do with 2-3 inches?
What?
Almost be 6 foot.
Right. Yeah, I don't know how to feel about those fights. Going to New York, there's a couple good fights.
Yep.
Xander Zayas is fighting
Yeah, man.
for his first world title. He'd be. I think if he wins, I think he's the youngest active world champ right
Mm.
now
Good for him.
for men.
He
But
kills it out in his in his hometowns, man. People go out all
Yeah.
out for him.
Yeah.
Puerto Ricans go out there, the flags waving out there.
I like Xander. He's not like a Berlanga, loud,
Yeah.
obnoxious. He's humble. I like Xander.
I like Puerto Rican fighters who are not fighting Mexicans.
Yeah,
No, I'm saying like I've
he's
always
fighting
liked
a Mexican.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Who's he fighting?
Guess his name. It
Uh,
starts with a G, ends with a, and then his first name starts with the G, last name ends with the.
Wait, sorry. Go ahead.
His first name and starts with a J. His last name starts with a G.
Oh, I don't fucking know. Gonzalez. Last name Gonzalez.
No,
Guzman.
no,
Gomez.
no. Think of-
Gutierrez.
Think of another popular boxer. It starts with the letter Garcia,
Oh shit.
and then Jorge.
Oh, fuck.
You got a Mexican ass name, man.
That's not a real name. They just wrote that shit up for the visa.
Oh yeah, man. Yeah, they're fighting at Madison Square Garden. It's pretty. Should be interesting, man.
Well, I like Xander. Like you said, I like Xander. I think good for him for finally taking a step up on
Competition.
competition. I mean, I'm not very familiar with Jorge Garcia, but finally fighting for a championship. It's crazy, man. He brings a lot of people out, you know?
I am smoking dick.
What?
That shit's next month. I am so sorry, guys. I'm tripping. I don't know why I thought it was this month.
Shake my head. This is this is a professional over here. This is who runs fucking
My
combat
fault.
talk, man.
That's my bad. We could just get rid of all this shit because I was about to talk about it. So that's next month.
Know any boxing this?
The Mbili fight. He fights on Friday. At 168. Um, fights at 168. He's fighting. Don't fucking know who, but there's no fights on the zone, so I think this is it. I mean, it makes sense. This card's this week kind of stacked.
Also, I don't feel like a lot of people want to compete with Jake Paul.
Oh yeah,
I mean, like it or not.
yeah. That's why they're having this shit on Friday. And Beely. I think they're gonna set up Mbili
shit.
versus
Wilder's fighting this weekend.
Oh, he's fighting in Nebraska, right?
Kansas.
Oh, same thing, man. Nobody lived there. The collective of two people are gonna be upset
What
with
if like
that
our
comment.
only fans are out there and now they're fucking hate us? Wilder's back.
Oh,
I had
it's
no
been
idea.
since he fought.
Her done on her.
Oh, I had
Hurt
seen.
on?
Yeah, I had seen this.
I don't know who that is. Tyrell Herndon.
I don't know how this fight ends, man. I think Wilder by knockout.
That's what we all hope, right? We'll love to see Wilder back on the winning column. He's
Yeah.
bald now.
Is he?
Yeah, I think.
Oh shit.
Well, he cut his dreads off.
Oh, interesting.
So, didn't he say that was an issue last time he fought his dreads?
Motherfucker made.
That they were too heavy.
Yeah. Oh, his dreads.
He was saying that about the mask too.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Fury. So.
All right, man. Just.
Yeah, I mean, it's kind of. How do you feel when the biggest boxing fight of the weekend is a Jake Paul fight? How does that make you feel? Good or bad for the sport?
I think it's like a double-edged sword. Good because he's bringing casual eyes and like. I don't know if anyone's gonna be influenced to box by Jake Paul, but it's for sure.
I think they are, man.
Yeah. Well, I think there's gonna be a couple people that like it. Where they like Jake Paul, he's doing good for women's sports, for women's boxing, at least. Um, like I said, whether you like him, hate him, you gotta give him credit in that he's given Amanda Serrano her biggest paydays, which you could respect, man. Who don't?
Yeah, a lot of the undercard is a lot of women. 1, 2.
That makes sense. I feel like he's
2 actually.
Like I said, I think.
Oh, this kid's fine on there.
You know Floyd Schofield?
Yeah.
Oh, he's fine. Oh, that's a good fight.
Yeah.
Him and Tevin Farmer.
I don't know Tevin Farmer.
He fought Zepeda last.
Oh yeah.
He fought him twice. He dropped Zepeda.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's the dude who dropped Zepeda.
Oh shit. And this kid's good.
Yeah.
Floyd Schofield.
He was supposed to fight Shakur, but he got sick.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like Schofield. Yeah. I feel like he's very humble.
I mean, I'll tell you what. I mean, that co-main event is.
It's a pretty good card.
I mean,
what it is.
I'll tell you, if that co-main event was on another card, I would watch it. You know, like
yeah.
I'm saying, like not just because it's on this card.
Yeah.
To the fact that he has like this is a card that someone that likes boxing would watch, regardless if it's a Jake Paul card or not a Jake Paul card.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. And then even this, the Floyd Schofield,
Kid Austin,
Tevin Farmer. I mean, bringing those names in there is, like you said, you got a couple casuals that watch it. It's nice. I
like Floyd Schofield. Kid Austin, he's good. 130.
However, though, if I hear any disrespect towards the fucking Chavez last name after this fucking fight,
yeah,
if fucking Junior gets fucking pulverized, we're gonna have a fucking problem.
Two different people.
Yeah, I mean,
eras.
No, I feel bad, right? Because it's hard to, I guess, live under
under someone's name.
Yeah, under behind someone's shadow, right? But I don't hear no disrespect on the Chavez last name, because that Chavez Senior is Chavez Senior. Fucking possibly, if not greatest Mexican boxer of all time. One of the greatest in general of all time.
Yeah.
And the talks for that. So, but yeah, to your point, it's good and bad, right?
Yeah.
I think it's good because he has those type of Yeah. Because if you think about some of the early Jake Paul fights, it was like YouTubers on the undercard, remember?
At first.
Yeah.
And then after a while, he started getting like little boxers. I remember.
So I support it. He got the MVP promotions now.
Yeah.
Which he's signing legit people. I mean, Serrano putting on
Alicia Baumgardner too.
Yeah. So I mean, who knows, man? I mean, seems to me that Jake Paul fell in love with boxing.
Yeah.
And that's all that kind of matters to me. Like him or not, you know? I don't agree with his gimmicks, like I said. I really don't agree with him trying to act Puerto Rican. Even though he's from fucking
Ohio.
Yeah, the most white place he can be from.
Bro, didn't he say that he grew up eating hamburger helper and shit?
But hey man, I'll take it. I'm be honestly very distracted with the UFC.
Yeah.
So I'm actually happy there isn't nothing huge going on in boxing, because this card is gonna have me pinned to my seat the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
And if fucking Charles loses, I'm a fucking something.
Have you seen those? It was like
what the fuck was that?
It was like it's a song. It was like what Ilya has to do to win the fight, and then it's mix up the grapplings, do this, and then it was that.
I've seen those type of memes.
And it was that song. Yeah. I'll show you after the song.
I see that shit with Wei Lee.
Yeah.
With she fights. With like their opponents like mix up the grappling and shit like that. Yeah. And hers is
the King Von.
The King Von.
Yeah.
You just hear Frank Sinatra. I did it. You get up running. You're like, no.
Marco. I see your ass flying by on the other lane.
Yeah, I butt dial you, and that's what's playing. I did it my
It's like the Batman meme.
It's just slow mo. You're just like, no.
I don't know.
Charles isn't losing, man. That's all I'm landing this shit on. We're gonna wrap it up, but Charles for the fucking win. Next week you might hear Pedro doing this podcast solo.
There might not even be a podcast together, man.
Yeah, this shit just fucking. It's a rough weekend. You got anything else to say before we head out?
Como Charles Oliveira, el campeón está iluminado. That's the only Portuguese I know, man. Charles Oliveira.
Bro, I fucking saved that.
Tú me puedes pegar. I don't speak Portuguese, man.
Hold up. This is where we're gonna leave on.
Anyways, like the video, subscribe, 5-star rating on like, subscribe, 5-star rating.
Wait, shut up. Brasil. O campeão tem nome, se chama Charles do Bronx. Pode bater, bate, filha. Homem aqui aguenta, rapaz. Nós é iluminado, rapaz. Tá faltando alguma coisa aqui. Cadê meu cinturão?
Charles Oliveira, I did send it to you, motherfucker. You never replied to it.
Oh, when?
Hating ass, see? Fake ass Pedro. We got him on 4K, baby.
I was in class.
Fake ass.
I was in
All right.
class.
Charles Oliveira for the win. Like, comment, subscribe, comment, fucking share, fucking we're excited, man. New. Well, they're both gonna be new.
Oh yeah. From the favelas. From us people from the favelas, man. We had to work hard, ain't that right?
I ain't for the favelas, buddy.
Like I said, man, if Charles wins, I'm buying those shorts, man.
Hey, yeah.
Pulling up to the gym.
Man, I'm gonna shave my head tonight. Just bleach my shit, man. I'm pulling up to Twin Peaks with the full UFC fit, shave head, and
the shorts.
And the Twin Peaks girl is still gonna be like, "Who you going for?"
Putting her in the fucking triangle, man.
Oh shit! All right, y'all.
Weird naked choke.
Sounds like fun. Like, comment, share, subscribe.
5-star rating.
And follow us on whatever. See ya.
What?